What's up everyone, my name is Alex Costa and today we are talking about one of my favorite subjects ever, sneakers. And not only that, but we're going over the best of the best, the sickest sneakers of 2020. You guys asked for this video, so here it is. And before I start, just remember that if you want any more fashion, hairstyle, travel, or fitness inspiration, then I got you covered, not only on my YouTube channel, but also on Instagram where I post a lot. You can follow me on @Alex Costa. I'm gonna leave a link below so you guys can go and check it out. All right, let's get started. Number one on today's list has to be the Nike WAFFLE SACAI. Now, I first saw these Nikes on the Paris Fashion Week show and immediately thought the collab was just sick, right? I love that they have a very casual look, but with a hypebeast touch to them to give it that extra edge, to make them stand out from any other Nike out there. I have my eyes on these babies right now. I'm definitely getting them as soon as I can because I know they're gonna be hot this year. They're gonna be everywhere. And different colorways are coming out in a few months too, so I'm very excited about that. However, they are a little bit pricey. Just so you guys know, they're around 300 bucks right now, but that's if you can get your hands on them. So if you have your eyes on these babies, start saving up now, or if you wanna send me a pair, again, start saving up now. I'm a size 10, let me know. By the way, guys, I'm leaving the links to every single sneaker that I mentioned on today's list in the description below, so you can easily get them if you like any of these sneakers. All right, number two, speaking of hyped up sneakers, I can't think of one pair of sneakers that is more hyped than these right now. These are the DIOR Nikes. Everyone is talking about them, all right? From the moment they were announced, people went crazy. Like my Instagram blew up, and with good reason, because I love that silver tone leather, the white details, plus that iconic Nike swoosh with the repeated DIOR logo. I mean, it is pretty insane. The back actually says Air DIOR, which I thought was a really nice touch. And if you're a Jordan fan, then I know that you've been keeping track of this super hyped release. Now the price on these bad boys, that's gonna be crazy. I actually don't know how much they're gonna cost, but I know they're super hot. And Dior, a high-end brand, probably like 2 grand if I had to guess, 2,500 bucks. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it gonna be worth it? Are you guys thinking about copying these, or is it just way too much money? Now the next pair on today's list, I actually have these. I've been wearing them for a while. They're not new. They've always been hot. They're hard to get. They sell out all the time. I'm talking about the CONVERSE Play, the Comme des Garçons collab. Every time I wear these, I get compliments. It's insane. They've been around for a few years, but they still get compliments every time. They still turn heads. All right, when you strip away the Comme des Garçons part, we know that Converses aren't going anywhere. They're classics. Everyone should have a pair of Chucks. But as most of you know, I don't necessarily like wearing the same kicks as everyone else, which is why I go with these Comme des Garçons. If you're out and people haven't seen these yet, or if they don't know what it is, like trust me, they're gonna wanna know. They're gonna ask you, what are those? Where'd you get them? What is it hard for? Like you always get those questions. And that's a great conversation starter for you. Next up, speaking of Converses, there is another super dope collab that just came out not that long ago, a few weeks ago actually, the All-Star Fear of God Essentials. These just came out in mid-December and there is no way that they're not gonna be a top pick this year. Like I don't own a pair personally because these babies sold out in a second, but my brother William does, and they feel more high-end compared to the regular Converse. I tried them on. They're heavier, they have a leather top, and the quality is on point. And the thing is, you can still find these for less than 150 bucks, which isn't too bad considering the quality and the type of collaboration that they put together. Next up, number 5, Adidas Yeezy 500. And yes, before you start yelling at me, I know this is gonna be controversial. It's probably the most controversial on this list, but anything Kanye is gonna be like that, so it's expected. The thing is, with all of these new colorways coming out, with more stock, right? They're selling more of these. They're gonna be everywhere. And the chunky or the dad shoe trend, whatever you wanna call it, it's not going anywhere, fam. Like I think there's a lot of brands coming out with the chunky sneakers, a lot of like high-end brands. So, Balenciaga, Yeezy, Versace, Gucci, all of these brands are pumping out new chunky sneakers. So the trend is gonna carry on for at least another year. And these sneakers, the Yeezy 500, they might not be my favorite on today's list, but you're gonna see them everywhere, all right? And they're cool. They're cool sneakers, and they're now a lot easier to get than the Yeezys when they first came out. Speaking of Adidas, you can't go wrong with Pharrell's human-made sneakers, right? Pharrell was a legend, and Adidas, had a huge year in 2019 with these sneakers. So combined it's a no-brainer. They're gonna keep selling, and you know what? I'm not mad at it because these are actually sick. I'm a big Pharrell fan, and I also love the Adidas NMDs. To me, they're some of the most comfortable sneakers ever. So these are super dope. Next up, these are my favorite white sneakers right now. The BP and Alex Costa Venice sneakers. Now, every guy needs to have a pair of white sneakers in their closets this year, and there is no better choice for the price. I designed these myself with the Nordstrom team, and they're just the perfect white sneaker for $100. All right, there's no better way to say it. Like, they actually sold out instantly when we launched them a few months ago, and then we just restocked them a couple of weeks ago. I haven't even told you guys this, but they're restocked. So we don't have a lot, but we do have some, a few of them left. So don't wait up. They're all white leather, rubber sole. They're extremely comfortable, and they can literally go with anything. What I like the most about these though is the extra thick sole here that gives them a modern edge. It sets them apart from anything else. Now, if for some reason you don't own white sneakers yet, then definitely check these out, or if you want to upgrade, it's going to be listed in the description below. Like I said, all of these sneakers that I'm talking about listed below. Next up at number 8 on the list, Nike React Elements. Now, I love these sneakers. They're so freaking beautiful. The design is amazing. And honestly, the hardest thing about them is picking the colorway because there's just so many and they all look cool. I have them in black and white, but it was a tough choice. I gotta tell you, like, the tan one is super sick, and even the all white sneakers, like, they would be really dope to own too. So I might have to upgrade and or not upgrade, get more. They're so stylish. You know, they're comfy, they're light, they feel really good on your feet. You can actually wear them to the gym like I do, or you can just wear them to run errands. I'm actually going to Mexico tonight, and I'm gonna be wearing them in the plane because I know they're super comfortable. Number 9 is another classic, all right? One that is, I just don't see these going away like anytime soon. They're probably always gonna be trending. I'm talking about Vans. These sneakers, they just keep making comebacks like year after year, like Nike Air Force Ones, Vans, Converses. You know, they're affordable, they're everywhere, and everyone can relate to them. They're nostalgic, they bring memories, they're classic, they're timeless. If you're just getting into the sneaker game, then these are a great pair to start your collection with because they go with everything. I personally like and own the black and white classic low tops because they're just, like I said, literally go with everything in my closet. So if you're looking for sneakers and at an affordable price point, that's the one. Next on the list, the DIOR B23 sneakers. I know it's a little bit of a weird name, sounds like a robot, but they look awesome. Look at DIOR grabbing 2 spots on this list, right? And you know what? They deserve it. They're pumping out some really sick collabs. Even the collab with Rimowa, like the luggage print, looks awesome. I looked at it, I was like, it's a little bit too expensive, but it looks cool. I wish I could get it. I have a few friends who own these sneakers, and they're awesome. Like, I had these in my hands a couple months ago at Nordstrom. I couldn't pull the trigger because of the price. You're paying around $1,000 for these bad boys, you know, so I had to hold back. But when I see my friends wearing them, I'm just like, should I get them? Should I not get them? I get sneaker jealous. Do you ever get sneaker jealous? Let me know in the comment section down below which sneaker makes you sneaker jealous. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram for fashion, hairstyle, travel inspiration. Like I said, I'm going to Mexico tonight. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy those photos. It's at Alex Costa. And if you liked the video today, if you learned something new, if you found some new shoes, some new sneakers, then hit the subscribe button below and become part of the YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.